It was the first time I've ever made an album. It was a big deal to me. You know, it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. Someone asked me what the album was about, and I said it was about life and love in England. So yeah, back into Egypt Lane Studios to start some work. It's actually my second time recording with good friend and producer Jake Robbins. I recorded my EP, Everything You Meant to Be, here a little while ago. And yeah, it's just great to get back and start working on the debut album. First thing in the recording process is usually tracking the drums. So we set everything up, started sound checking, and yeah, we were off from there. Funny story actually, we forgot to tune the drums. So we started tracking and we were listening back and I said to Jake, how did you get the drums sounding like that? And he said, well, I thought you tuned them. And I said, oh, I thought you tuned them. And so neither of us tuned them, but by complete luck, we had it at the exact right pitch and everything. So we kept that for the whole record. So the next thing I usually do is play the guitar along to the drum tracks to make sure that, you know, we're happy with the tempo of the song and make sure the fills are in the right place and you know, everything's all good, and then we can start moving on to the next part, whether it's guitars or whatever.
Yeah, try that.
Okay. I think Jake was probably hoping I'd progressed since last time, and it was a shame to let him down, but I think I'd actually got worse.
Are you able to do the lower octave of that note?
What's a lower octave? It's hard sometimes doing all the instruments on the record because you're trying to remember all the parts. Wrong note.
Yeah. Played a lot louder that time.
Did I? Sorry. Jake, you're not very good at bass.
So I could see the city view. We used to be so happy together, baby.
And then even when you're recording, stuff changes and ideas come around, and you're trying to make everything work, and that can be a bit of a challenge. Vocals put me off.
2, 3, 4.
I do have a habit sometimes of getting a bit bored when I'm recording. Not bored doing the record, just I start thinking about doing other stuff, and yeah, I've got a bit of a lack of concentration.
I'm going to mute the vocal if you're actually playing. Why are you listening to that then? Every time we're doing something, you're talking about something other than we're actually doing.
I was lucky enough to have a lot of talented friends come down and help me out doing guest parts on the album. Lucinda Foster came down first.
We used to be so happy. We used to be so happy together, baby.
She did vocals on the songs Happy Together and I Want a Divorce. But she'd also been in the studio with us before and did vocals on a song called Gold off my last record. And yeah, it was great. She's a fantastic soul singer. And yeah, put me to shame in the vocal booth, as always.
The one for you. We used to be so happy together.
We tried some new and weird stuff in the studio this time round. Just some like new techniques to get various sounds and things like that. We thought we're going to try a new tactic by hitting a phone book with a drumstick.
Give us a
Jake, why are we
preview.
doing this again?
Give us a preview of the sound, Ben.
So we don't know why we're doing it, but we're going to give it a go.
You good at that, mate?
Yeah, you know, all those years of playing drums have finally paid off. My good buddy Paul Nagel came down to help out on that day, and that was interesting. Yeah, but I'm ready.
Are you booking?
I'm booking it.
Shit, we can't do it then.
No,
Damn.
do another time.
Nice song.
Can't remember how I did it before.
It's clicking. Watch out, don't hit me in the face, right?
Hey?
Don't hit me
Hey.
in the face. I'll snap it in half.
Can
You not do it lower.
No, because the mics are there.
Don't hit the microphone.
Can you do it how I asked?
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Like, you can't, do you know what I mean? You have to like...
Yeah, hold it like that.
When you're working in a confined space with only a few of you, it's pretty much a matter of time before you'll start losing your minds and going insane. We recorded the album through different points in the year, just due to touring schedules. So we came in, we did a couple of tracks. Then Paul and I went off and toured the States for a couple of weeks. Then I came back and did 1 or 2 tracks again. Then went off again, did another tour. Then we had a break over Christmas, and then we came back and then kind of started finishing everything off and really getting stuck in and getting stuff done.
We're away.
We're away.
Cool, I can start.
Sorry, mate.
That's for the...
Still learning how to play guitar. So, recording guitars today, doing some electric with my guitar, Frank here. Nice Tanglewood. We're using a 1970s something Fender amp over there. That's getting a nice crunch to it. Laying guitar down today for a song called I Want a Divorce and a song called Island and a couple more. So it's going well so far. After some more days of recording guitars and playing around, Paul came back and started doing his vocals and also did some keys on the record as well. How's it going, man?
Hey man, yeah, good. You? How are you?
I'm good.
Right, just
Ready to record?
ready to do my parts, man. Play a little small part in what's going to be a really cool project. So let's go. There, right?
Put it down.
Aim at the mouth.
Aim at the mouth. So aim at your nose.
Yeah, perfect. Is that right?
Yeah.
Do I stand here and sing, or do I stand closer to it?
So wrong. I let you down, I miss my life, my daughter and my son. I paid the price from telling lies, I know I crossed the line. And I can tell you now the grass ain't all that greener on this side with lonely nights.
It's hovering. There we go.
There we go.
Look at that.
Magic. Absolute magic.
Losing you, over losing you, over losing you, over losing you.
I generally have pretty good days in the studio. You know, I'm pretty prepared coming in and know what I'm doing. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't prepare for things going wrong or you messing up. And there was one day in particular doing vocals for a song called Jail Cell Bouquet that I had an absolute mare. They can't be for me, no one would care. The trees are lit. Oh, for f***'s sake, that line. I don't know. Oh. Every time I keep saying the trees are tires. Every time. I don't know. I've never got that line wrong ever before in my life. The trees are tires. No, they're not. They're not. The trees aren't. They're not tires. For me, no one would care. The trees are. Oh, for f***'s sake. I've played that song so many times live, never got the lyrics wrong, never in rehearsals, ever, nothing. I don't have an obsession with trees. And maybe it's 'cause I'm looking at trees. Get some tyres out there. The trees are tyres, the trees are tyres. Sorry, I was just about to get it wrong, so if I get it wrong one more time, just send me home. And before me, no one would care. The screech. Oh God! I got it right, but so hard not to laugh now. Come on, this is an emotional song. It's supposed to be an emotional, heartfelt song. This is turning into such a joke. I know. Oh God. Alright, let's go again. Can't be for me, no one would care. The screech of tires, the trees lit up by blue lights. As uniformed men took my hands and told me my rights. They locked me up in a jail cell. My favourite part about songwriting is probably writing the lyrics, so I do try and spend a lot of time on that, mainly because I enjoy it, and I like to tell stories and I like to think outside the box a little bit. That's always a really important creative part for me to do. We're going to attempt to do some guitar and vocals now. Another new thing we did on the record that I've never done before is a completely live track. So for a song called Things We Do, we set up the guitar and the vocals and we got everything kind of mic'd up like you're going to play a gig and just did the whole take in one, all live, and that was really cool. I really loved the way that song came out. We've got it all the levels sounding good now, and yeah, so we're gonna try a live take. See how we go.
Get your tap on.
I'm picking up the pieces, I'm picking up our time, 'cause all of this, it bothers me, and it's weighing on my mind. I'd never played with brushes before on the drum kit. That was a new one for me, but we wanted to do a kind of a country feel for this song called Work for Free, percussion wise. And yeah, I didn't get along with the brushes massively well.
I really love the way.
How the brushes?
I'm used to just smashing stuff, do you know what I mean? I can't be like, I'm going like... like miss up one little thing. You can't get angry with them. You can't get angry with them.
I'm such a bad person when it comes to things like this. I just laugh at everything.
darling, will you hold on? Will you hold on for me? Oh, it's been so to work in life. For you I'd work for free.
We're on day 12 or something here at Egypt Lane Studios. We did some slide guitar yesterday for the first time. Never done that before, and now we're gonna do some percussion with a one of those things that we wanted to use since year 2 at school. So 20 years later, we're gonna put it to good use. What are they called, Jake? Don't they?
No.
We don't know what they're called, but we're gonna use one of them next. Percussion is fun. I like recording percussion. You know, we used everything from shakers to tambourines to glockenspiel. That's always quite a fun day. You know, I haven't really got to think too much, and you can just have a bit of fun with that.
Jake! I can't hear ya! Alright! Cheers!
Towards the end of recording the album was really fun. I got to invite a load of friends down and do backing vocals and guest guitar spots and stuff like that, and that was great. That was really good fun having everyone in the studio. The man that taught me how to play guitar, Mr. Michael Hickey, came down and did an amazing solo on Only Here Once. Paul did some more parts as well, and Matt Vince came down and did bass on the song Only Here Once. That's nice, I like that. And then you go into the chorus, do-do-do. Do you want to try that? Do-do-do. Yeah. It was great because that song to me is all about kind of, you know, really going for music as a career, and it would have been difficult to always pursue that without the encouragement from my friends, and you know, especially the ones that came down and did their parts on the record. Good friend Nick Marsden came down and did vocals.
Everyone around you tells you all the things they know or where they stand.
Yeah, it was just great having them on my debut album.
They'll tell you how to think and how to love and how to live and all they can. So let the good ones in, let the bad ones sink. Let your mind run free with the things you believe, and then all your days in song you can sing. Forget about me, don't you ever forget about me. Don't you ever forget about me. Don't you ever forget about